Alright, here's the third video on the Artic Aire 16-inch retro table fan, or vintage table fan. 16 inches, so it's pretty big. It's not the biggest of antique fans I've seen in my life, honestly. I went to this nearby, it was an antique store in like Palm and Olive, California. I actually did see two Westinghouse Noble Airs. I think the 16 or 18 inch high velocity fans made by Westinghouse. They're extremely heavy. I've seen two of them. I think one of them was like a rusted brown and the other one was white. But yeah, and this is a pretty cool fan. It's not the, unfortunately though, this fan is in pretty this fan is in pretty sad condition. One of the main problems is the blades. This blade is not that bad. Blade right here is horrible. Well, it's not that bad either. This blade is the worst blade. It apparently has like a streak of paint loss. The badge is not too bad. It's definitely starting to. This is the worst part right here. You can see that. I can't really read. I don't think I can really read as a name. Cage is held up pretty good. I think it has the same kind of cage as like the General Electric standard table fans. The base, it's pretty heavy. Go ahead and turn this around just to make it easier for you to see this. Okay. And it may not look like it, but that Lasco fan right there, that's heavier, that's lighter than this, because that's obviously a plastic fan. Here's the back of the fan. 3 speeds. The cord is in pretty decent shape. The head wire is starting to fray right there in the middle. But yeah. So before I start the fan up, I'm just gonna show you guys the bottom. What this is capable of doing. That sounded pretty lethal to this fan. But yeah, it has two flathead screws. And actually, before I turn it on, I'll show you guys the plug real quick. Oh, and actually, this is the worst part of the fan. So yeah, cord is not too bad, but the plug is the bad part. This is all taped up, and I don't know if it's used to be made of wood. I don't want to touch that. I'm gonna get shocked. But there's a lot of play in between the two prongs. I think you guys can see that. We don't want that, so I'm not gonna try to repair the plug. So yeah. So plug it back in. We'll go ahead and give it a test run. Okay, good. I permanently do not like lifting it up, but it's worth it. I can still lift it up. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire it up now. So, we'll start it up on high speed. Oh, it's actually, I completely realized that was so out of frame. I was checking if it was in non-oscillating mode. The speed does take a little while for it to get up, but you probably might be able to hear the wind noise blowing towards the camera, so it's pretty good, fairly quiet. It's a bit off balance. It's pretty well balanced. I mean, my Westinghouse Lively Air, it's a 12-inch model of this fan. Not exactly though, but it's really out of balance. The blade is kind of bent. For some reason, there's some Artic Aire. You probably just saw the blade there. I don't know if you saw it. Anyway, let's go down video. And then it's going to the point where you can't even hear it. other than like the little motor noises that you normally hear. Yeah. Medium. It's still blowing a pretty good breeze. For reference, this is. Yeah, it's not bad still. All right, go down to low. Very quiet on low. Still blowing a gentle breeze. Alright, turn back up to high. I really do not know. The only thing I'm not a fan of is how long it takes for it to get to speed, especially on high. Here we go ahead and shut off. What? Yeah, I have at least 4 antique fans. I'm thinking about growing my antique fan collection, so I have this one. I have my 16-inch signal fan, the Westinghouse, and then a little unknown, I guess, 6-inch fan that you guys have saw. And I did repair that one. The core on that fan was damaged, so now since it's on off, I'm going to gauge the oscillation. We'll go ahead and start up from low. It's gonna start rotating. It just rotates very slowly because the fan doesn't have much power. But still, there's no noise coming out of it. I mean, this Lasco fan is much louder on low speed than this thing is. The oscillation is pretty smooth as well. Right? Medium. Not much of a difference between medium and low. I mean, there's a difference on high, probably because medium and low have are like messed up or something, because they go pretty slow. And they have a big difference, and high speed has a big difference from both speeds. All right, there's medium and high. At least it has a cool startup sound for. Spin down from high speed, but it does run still, at least for now. Before I do close out the video, I'm just going to show the tilting. Oops. So it tilts up down like that, and then you can angle it up to about 90 degrees. But since the fan is so heavy, it's not capable of mounting onto the wall. So back down. Back down. Not falling. Okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.